space is completely black, a symbol of the void before existence. A subtle pulse of light begins to emanate from the center. The light brightens gently, like a quiet dawn, marking the beginning of the source's presence as it emerges into existence. The source exists as a solitary, radiant point, a luminous essence that embodies pure, undivided consciousness, untouched by form or thought. The tiny point of light swells, glowing stronger and wider, like the first spark of creation unfolding into the infinite potential from which all existence arises. The source is unnamed, unshaped, and unseen, existing beyond conventional perception.
Central light divides into three distinct flowing tendrils. These light currents are differentiated by color and movement. The currents represent the soul, the spirit, and the ego as they emerge from the source. The soul is visualized as a soft, glowing orb. The soul is a constant, eternal core. It stands unwavering, an immutable essence untouched by time or change, the quiet center of being that persists through all experience. The soul embodies timeless awareness and remembers the silence. The golden stream transmutes, spiraling upward in sacred motion, an incandescent sigil of the spirit, both wild and divine, breathing light into form. The spirit is the spark of life, full of movement and energy. The spirit acts as a traveler and a bridge between the soul and the world. The ego is a fractured mirror, reflecting an incomplete and distorted image. The ego acts as a mask, concealing the true self and creating a false sense of identity. The soul serves as a reminder of the true self, challenging the ego's perception of reality. The soul is defined as the timeless and unchanging essence of being. The soul is an unchanging anchor. The soul is the eternal tether, unmoved by storms of emotion, unshaken by time's tides, a still point in the turning world. While all else shifts, it holds fast, luminous and undimmed. The soul remembers the origin of existence. The spirit is defined as the essential life force. It is the spark of life, animating and energizing existence. The spirit links the soul to the physical world, enabling experience and action. The ego emerges as a vital framework, a mental construct that shapes individuality, enables interaction with the world, and anchors the self in coherent action. Without it, consciousness would lack focus, yet beyond it lies deeper truth. The ego serves as a mask, enabling interaction and navigation within the world. Ultimately, the ego is the crafted face, both shield and compass, allowing the boundless soul to converse with the world of names and forms. It negotiates, defends, and deciphers, mistaking its role for the whole self until wisdom lifts the veil. Ultimately, the ego is an illusion, distinct from the true self. The soul, spirit, and ego are interconnected, representing fundamental aspects of existence. These three lights begin to circle, symbol of the dynamic interplay and continuous interaction between soul, spirit, and ego. The blending of soul, spirit, and ego illustrates their interdependence in the dance of existence. The soul functions as an anchor, providing stability. Anchoring by the soul provides grounding for the spirit. The soul's anchoring also provides grounding for the ego. The spirit's primary function involves movement and exploration. The spirit is the unstoppable ferment of growth, the quiet insistence in every cell that knows expansion. It hoards no experience but lets each one etch its mark. Joy lifts it like sunlight, suffering tempers it like flame, until the whole self becomes a crucible of wisdom. The spirit wears suffering as a dark jewel and joy as a crown of sparks. Not opposites, but two notes in the same hymn. Pain becomes its compass, ecstasy its wings. Where the ego resists and the soul observes, the spirit transforms. It kneads even anguish into the bread of awakening. The spirit connects the soul to the external world, acting as an intermediary. The ego forgets its true self for a while, allowing new ways of seeing. The ego's amnesia is its genius. By veiling the infinite, it crafts the thrill of discovery. A child tasting snow for the first time, a lover's gasp at a touch. These miracles need the ego's willing blindness, the sacred trick of perceiving a world as if for the first time. This temporary amnesia allows the ego to experience the world with unbiased senses and perspectives. Ultimately, the ego remembers its connection to the soul and source, regaining its complete understanding. Three distinct lights converge in space, initiating a process of unification. The lights merge, blending their individual properties into a single, unified entity. The resultant unified white orb symbol of wholeness and integrated being. The white orb stands for the source, pure, total awareness. Meditate on this. The orb's whiteness is not the absence of color, but the presence of all colors fused. So too the source, not void of life, but too alive to be named. An opening eye within the orb signifies the realization of eternal truth. This awareness reveals what always was, a timeless and unchanging reality. The light fades, returning to the source. Don't mourn the flicker. It's the cosmos playing peekaboo with itself.